In my Santana voice, that's that flaxseed, okay? Popping my LillyPops, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. If this is your first time here, the gal is so happy to have you. On this channel, we make inexpensive DIYs to care for natural hair. Caring not only meaning growing in terms of length, although that is a bonus, but overall maintaining the health of this hair. If you want to know at least 7 reasons why your hair is not growing and ultimately how you can reverse these actions, I urge you to keep watching, and I'm going to be showing you all a quick DIY that I use on my hair to prep for wash day, which overall helps me with retaining moisture and ensuring that my hair is not stripped. My LillyPops pop off. This video will be split into a 2-part series to ensure that it is concise and provide you with the information you need. Thanks so much, LillyPops. Perfect. Our main ingredient for this Prepoo treatment is ginger. Besides the fact that it makes an awesome tea, ginger has vitamins and fatty acids that are perfect for blood circulation in the scalp, which means stimulating hair growth, and it helps with moisture restoration. I'm also using aloe vera to supplement the ginger extract that we're going to make because it has vitamins A, C, and E, which helps with cell turnover and natural luster for your hair. So you cut about 1/4 of the aloe vera gel, put it into a blending cup with a 1/2 cup of water, blend that down, and then go on to peeling your ginger because you don't want that skin on there. If you're a jiffy natural like me and you don't have patience, I begin just using the knife to carve it out, and then you're going to carve it down, make sure that the skin is gone because we're going into grating this ginger down so that we can get a paste, sort of. You'll see what I'm talking about. So you just grate it down. I don't want anything to go to waste. So as the ginger particles go up onto the ginger, I make sure to get that out as well. Then I'm using just a 50-cent stocking and putting that paste in there and extracting it, and you see we're getting that ginger extraction and that ginger juice that we want, that's going to infuse with the aloe vera gel and the 1/4 cup of water that we put into the blending cup. It looks great, just look at it. And then I go with the aloe vera gel, put that into the same stocking because we don't waste money, and then I make sure to drain that, and then move on to using jojoba oil to add moisture as well, and ba-boom, you've got it. Now you put it into an applicator bottle and you are good to go. Just like any other Prepoo treatment, once you have it done, you're just going to section your hair off, use water in a spray bottle to apply that all over your head, then go in and evenly distribute this onto your hair. You can both focus on roots and the full length of your hair. Do not forget those ends. No ends left behind. And after you rinse this out, after letting it sit for about 30 minutes, you go into your traditional wash day. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze, perfect segue into our topic for today. All right, I'm sitting down because it's been a long day. Let's get into it. So I know that you saw me sarcastically put growth in air quotations in the intro, and the reason that I did that is because unless you actually have a hair condition that limits hair growth, your hair's probably growing, sis. It's that you're having an issue retaining length, and we can only believe what we see. So if your hair is actually growing but it's dealing with breakage, shedding, things of this nature, you're gonna say like, oh, my hair can't grow past shoulder length. It's not growing past this point. My natural state, my afro's not getting bigger, and things of that nature. So just understand that when I'm saying growing, I'm probably actually referring to length retention, the reason that you are not retaining length. But that brings us in to our first tip, and I've written it down so that I could keep it real nice and tight. But you're making your hair decisions based on hair grade versus actual hair porosity. When I say hair grade, I'm referring to the my hair is 4A, I'm 4B, 4C, gang, what's up? All of that other stuff. Listen, while that is cool, if you want to heavily promote the grade that your hair is, I mean, what does it do for you? What does it mean? That you can connect with a community on social media? I mean, what does it really do for you? It doesn't do anything. Now, porosity is really the data that you need to make an informed decision, okay? Everything that you collect that you're able to collect after you know your hair's actual porosity will be so beneficial when it comes to retaining moisture, which helps with retaining length and actually seeing that hair growth. Porosity refers to your hair's ability to retain moisture. There are porosity tests that are easily available on the web. I'm not gonna go into a rabbit hole on porosity, but once you understand how your hair both takes in moisture and then retains it, you can make informed decisions about the ingredients out there that are gonna best help you to make sure that your hair is moisturized, you're retaining that length, and you're seeing that hair growth. So stay away from the grade and focus on the porosity so that you can make actual decisions and see actual. Bonus point that I want to touch on while we're on this topic, don't know how I forgot. If you're ever strolling down the aisle looking for natural hair products and you see a product that is marketing itself as being for a specific hair grade, sis, that product is lying to you. Run as fast as you can. These people are looking at the natural hair community, seeing the jargon we're throwing around, seeing what really matters to us, and then packaging these products to lie. They cannot do that. Nobody takes a strand of hair like, oh, this is a 4C hair, go see what works on it. That's not how it works. What these chemists, or if these people are in your kitchen, what these regular degulars can do is go out there to nature, find those products, use the internet, which we all have access to see products that are good for different things when it comes to hair, and then ultimately make those decisions, and then they can be informed and say that this will work well on low porosity hair. I have low porosity hair. My hair is also protein sensitive. Therefore, one of the ingredients that I cannot really use on my hair is coconut. Coconut oil dries my hair out. Products that have coconut in them dry my hair out as well. You will only see me using coconut if I'm making a form of a protein treatment. Jojoba oil greatly moisturizes my hair. That's why I use it in most of my staples that I share with you all here on this channel. And knowing my porosity, it has helped me to make informed decisions about what I can and cannot use, and has helped to retain this length. Reason number 2 why your hair is not growing: product overload. And what I'm referring to is when you are packing product onto your hair and your hair follicles cannot breathe. Hair follicles are just referring to those little tiny specks on your scalp that the hair strand protrudes out of and ultimately shows that growth and that length. Okay, when your hair follicles are clogged, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. So all of those little fancy products that everyone so likes to buy and so likes to use are ultimately just chilling on your scalp. Like, is there a cover charge to get into this hair follicle? Was it free before 10? Am I late? Okay, the products are just trying to figure it out. Like, why am I just sitting here chilling? And you're doing yourself a disservice. You honestly are. And sometimes I think the product buildup comes from the habitual stylers. I'm sorry out there. If you're someone that likes to change your hair frequently, I sometimes feel like this really happens to you all. So if one day you're wearing pigtails, then you want a puff, then you want a sleek bun and all of these things, you're applying different styling materials to your hair to achieve this style. And especially if you don't have a regular routine in place to make sure that that scalp is clean, that product is just sitting on your head and is not allowing your hair to flourish. Your hair follicles can't do anything. Like, sis, I want to grow your hair, but I can't because you keep playing with these products. So one of the things that you can really do to combat this product buildup is to find a product that you like and, you know, just kind of use one thing at a time. Don't be so quick to pack 50 different products on. And then additionally, let your hairstyles last for a little bit. You don't have to be like, let me do this, then do that, this, that. I understand that versatility is a want, and you should definitely be able to do that. Our hair can do anything you want. But please, if you want all of those styles, please understand that you're gonna be prompted to do what you have to do to make it look good, okay? Reason number 3 why your hair is not growing: you have a problem with commitment. I'm sorry, it's not me, it's you, okay? You lack a routine, and routine is twofold, okay? I'm talking about wash day routine and trimming schedule. You have to get your hair into a pattern of knowing, okay, I'm going to be styled, these products are going to be applied, the scalp is going to be fresh on this way, my follicles can push through on that day, and things of that nature. I know it sounds very dramatic, but you need a routine. I wash my hair on a weekly basis. While weekly may sound very common, I feel like it's not as common as it sounds. A lot of people say they do weekly, but they don't actually do weekly. And I know some people think that it's not sustainable to want to have to deal with your hair on a weekly basis. Whatever works for you. I know naturals that do bi-weekly for washing their hair. And to be honest with you all, when I was growing up and I felt like my hair was at its ultimate healthiest, when I reflect, my mom was washing my hair literally once a month and my hair was flourishing, okay? As I've grown older and I've learned different things about hair, and I think that my hair has changed as well, I've opted for a weekly routine. Getting your hair into this cycle is with making sure that your hair is properly cleansed, properly moisturized, adding things when it comes to aesthetics such as luster, definition, and things of this nature. Once you're on a routine, it helps with actually realizing when something is out of whack. If you wash your hair today and then just do it like 3 months later, if something was going on in that 3 months, you wouldn't know. You ain't touched the hair really in 3 months as far as washing goes. And then when it gets into trimming, please, we need to stop being reactive and be proactive. If you're at the point where you can now see that your ends are a mess, you've let it go on too long. In my opinion, if you can see it, it's already done damage. Get yourself on a trimming routine. There are a lot of naturals out there that go into the conversation like, oh, that's excessive cutting to get your hair cut on a quarterly basis. I do quarterly, which is every 3 months. Or I'm only trimming my hair twice a year. That's all that I need. But a lot of the time when those people get to those 2 trims a year, they'll notice that, like, you know, the ends are really jacked up at that point. You don't have to let it go that far. You went from honestly needing like maybe an inch or less trimmed off to now those breaking ends are basically traveling up the hair strand, and now you've lost like 4 inches of hair for no reason. Get yourself on a regimen and stick to it, and find a regimen that is actually feasible for your lifestyle and works for you. Weekly works for me. Don't feel bad if it doesn't work for you. Find something that works and stick to it, my guy. Okay. Reason number 4, you're a clout chaser. I know this is gonna stir the pot up.
Perfect.